Those are the cards I was dealt. Those are the cards you were dealt. What we want to do with our hand? It's how you play them. It's not about the cards that you're dealt in this life. It's how you play your hand. What's up? I had lost my train of thought, so what I did was I grabbed my notebook. I write down a lot of stuff because I forget. I'll put it in my phone sometimes, and then sometimes I feel like writing it out. There's a lot of topics that I wanted to hit. Let me pull this down so I'm not looking at the screen. There's a lot of topics that I wanted to hit and get on. Do you need money to be happy? Now, I think that's not a hard question to answer. I think that's how you look at it. That's a perspective question. I personally think money can make you happy, because money can, cure that financial burden that almost everyone has, because everybody's not living in the 1 to 5%, of people in the world that are extremely wealthy, because even rich people still are unhappy and have problems. I mean, wealthy people probably do too, but probably not as much. What I feel as though, do you need money to be happy? I think money buys access. And access, I feel as though, could put a smile on your face, because now you have the access to do these things that you couldn't do before when you were sad or depressed or whatever. Like, say for example, you just not feeling it. You're just not feeling good. You're not feeling motivated. You're not feeling the energy or the vibe where you're at. If you have money, you can actually book a flight, go take a vacation or a trip to Jamaica, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, the DR, and just chill for a week and relax your mind and just say, you know what, my bills will be okay, my family is okay, I just need to come out here, clear my head so I can refocus and go back and work hard. Like, if you have money, you have access and the ability to do those things. And I feel as though essentially that little break that you take, like, that can make you happy. So, but you needed that money to get there. So I feel as though money can make you happy. I do. I feel as though the question that people need to say is money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you loyalty. Somebody being loyal to you and loving you, that just comes off the rip. I don't feel as though that comes from money, because money can't change how you feel about me. And I look at all of these, celebrity relationships, that people get into these relationships once they get on, and it's like how did, you wasn't with that person when you was popped, like when you ain't have $1 to your name, when you ain't have a little hoopty to go to the store, like when you was down and out and in the bottom, that person was not there. They was there on either your come up or when you was on top. Like, I feel as though that's not genuine to me. That's why for me it's like, I'd rather be with somebody now. I'd rather be, in love now. I'd rather be, really giving myself to one woman now. I'd rather do that now while I'm 22, growing and, really, looking for success. Like, looking for success, even though success will find me, but I'm eager. And that happens when you excited about your dreams, and when you just start out your dreams, you're very eager to make it. And then once you get your feet wet and once you really, get the ball rolling, it's just, it'll come. So, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I don't want fake people around me, which is going to happen once I get money. But I want to prevent it as much as possible. So that's why I'm trying to, have a circle now and be real now, because I know one day if I keep working hard, it will pay off and I will be in a better position than I am now. I might not be as successful as, I dream and plan to be in my head, but I might fall amongst being successful enough to, move my mom out to another house, move my sister, even my pops. Like, I feel as though I could get to that level. And if, and when I do get to that level, not if, when I get to that level, I want to have the right people around me. So, I feel like right now is the real difficult time. It's not just because the new year coming out. I feel like right now is a difficult time to find real people. Is to find, somebody genuine that's, really want to see you win. They don't want to see you win because of what you could do for them. I tell my friends all the time, Dez, Ray, and Sayer, I tell them all the time, if I was to make it, not even if, when I'm to make it, like if the timing is right, if it's before any of y'all, like, I'm not gonna just turn my back on y'all. Like, no, I'm gonna open doors. I'm gonna give you opportunity. I'm not gonna give you no money though. I'm not gonna put no money in your hand. And I feel as though certain people look at you and they think that's what's gonna happen. Oh, he get on, he gonna give me a check, so I might as well support him now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not handing you nothing. Nothing besides from my mother and my father and my sister. Nothing was handed to me. I didn't have anything from anybody outside of my household or outside of my family handed to me. So many people might say, oh, man, you was privileged and you live good. Yeah, because of the hard work my mom and my dad put in. That's why I live very well. So you blaming me for living off of my mom and my dad's blood, sweat, and tears and hard work? That's going to be like my nephews and my niece. When they uncle make it, when I make it, they're going to be spoiled even more than what they are now. I want my nephew to drive a Wraith to school every day as his car, as his first car. I want my niece to take a helicopter to to prom, something crazy. Like, I want them to own their own businesses and have their own homes by the age of 18. I want that for them. So I want to put in that hard work so that they could get that one day. And the same will go for my future kids. So I don't understand when people say, oh, you was privileged. So what? Okay. Those are the cards I was dealt. Those are the cards you were dealt. What we going to do with our hand? It's how you play them. It's not about the cards that you're dealt in this life. It's how you play your hand. How you going to play it? Because I personally, I could have, stayed in college. I could have, got a degree, got a nice paying job and been, set on my ways and probably had a little apartment by now and a nice car. But that, those are the cards that were dealt to me. I had that, I had the ability to do those things and I still can, but I chose not to. I chose to take a gamble and take a bet on my dreams. And that's what I think I'm going to win at. I'm going to win if I take a bet on my dreams. And I take that bet every day of the week. I don't think there's anyone in this world that would shut down their dreams to just go with just a safe route. Why would you do that? Your safe route could be your plan B, even though you don't need a plan B. Focus on your plan A. My plan B is I could go back to school. I could get a nice paying job when I get out of school, whatever degree I get, and live a good life. I don't want to live a good life. I don't want to live that safe life. I want to live a great, lavish lifestyle. That's what I want to live. So I have to put the hard work in now. I think, my generation, we get lost with that. We get lost with that. And it's because we don't speak up to our parents. It's because we don't speak up to people around us. Like, that college life, it ain't for me. See, for me, college was cool because it was parties. It was hanging out, it was, everything. Everything you ever wanted was at your disposal in college. Everything. I was cool. My parents, they let me start getting out the house partying at 13. I was out the house chilling, partying at 13. Mind you, I was raised by my sister and my cousin, when it came to, being in the streets and stuff like that. So, and they're all older than me. Nobody's closest to me. Me and my sister 7 years apart. So That's the closest, 7. Like, you know, so I feel as though for me, it was just, you know, running behind her and just following, you know, her footsteps and her mindset and everything. Like, I grew up fast, so I was out the house partying at 13. Some people weren't even partying at the age of 15, 16, going to house parties and stuff. I was doing that since 13. So at this age, 22, I'm done with partying. Even celebrities, I can tell you right now, even celebrities are done with partying. Celebrities don't go to parties unless they're getting paid for a walkthrough. I can tell you right now, Meek Mill, Dave East, G Herbo, any artist, anybody, you won't see them just in a club. If they're in a club, 9 times out of 10, they're collecting a check. And what they gonna do with that check? They either gonna take that check and they gonna pay some bills, or they gonna take that check and they gonna go blow it somewhere else where they want to be at. They don't want to be in a crowded club with a bunch of people just drinking and smoking and listening to loud music. And like, that's fun. Like, in my generation right now, not even in my generation, just in general, that's fun. And then you look back at your life and say, yeah, I had a lot of fun back then, but now, dang, like, what I'm going to do with life? No. If you work hard now, I look at it, you know, I forget who said it, but somebody had a great point. They said, man, if you think about it, your 30s is your new 20s. You work hard in your 20s, your 30s. You go party in your 30s like it's your 20s. You know, yes, I want a wife. Yes, I want, you know, kids. Yes, I want that. But if I don't get it, I don't get it. If I don't find the right woman to have a child with, I don't find the right woman. I'm not mad about that.